The annual Money in the Bank event took over Las Vegas on Saturday, and witnesses several show-stealing moments from some of the biggest stars in WWE. Liv Morgan is officially the new SmackDown Women's Champion, while Austin Theory took the win for the men's match in two of the biggest news stories coming out of the show. Bobby Lashley is the new United States Champion, Bianca Belair retained the Raw Women's Championship, and the Usos left Las Vegas with their tag titles to wrap up the rest of the night. While this should be a memorable event for the stars of the company, there are several performers on the card who will be hoping to forget the following botches. Number 5. The Women's Money in the Bank Ladder Match. The women of WWE kicked off the show. While Liv Morgan walked out with the contract, there were a few moments that fans may have picked up on. The botches began early into the match when Shotzi lost her footing while climbing a ladder and fell through it. The NXT star was later injured when she landed on her head from a senton earlier. She then almost dropped Alexa Bliss and managed to damage a ladder. There were also some awkward moments between Raquel Rodriguez and Asuka, which saw Raquel hit herself in the face with a ladder. Becky Lynch and Asuka also failed to break the ladder with their leg drop spot in a surprising opening match on the night. Number 4. Bobby Lashley was unable to catch Theory. Bobby Lashley left Las Vegas as the new United States Champion, but even the Almighty could not avoid botches at Money in the Bank. There were several awkward moments in the match between him and Theory, but the most noticeable was when Lashley could not catch his opponent. Lashley is also one of several stars who got visibly injured at Money in the Bank as he finished the match with blood pouring from his mouth. Number 3. Montez Ford forgets his spot. The unified WWE Tag Team Championship match arguably stole the show at Money in the Bank, but that doesn't mean it was without mistake. The two teams left it all in the ring, but Montez Ford forgot one of his spots during the scuffle. As seen from the video, Ford was supposed to take hold of Jey Uso, but instead, he went for a superkick before realizing that the star was too close. This forced him to drop his leg and catch him before turning him and delivering the superkick a few seconds later. Number 2. Booker T forgets who's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Booker T was part of the kickoff show ahead of this year's event, and it appears that the Hall of Famer has once again made it clear that he doesn't watch the product. On several occasions in the past, the former champion has named the wrong stars in matches, and this time around, he called Raquel by the name Rachel.
Need it more than anybody else. That's what Rachel, what?
Of course, he was then corrected by the panel around him, but it's a surprise that he was able to get Raquel's name so wrong when she has used it throughout her WWE career. Number 1. Seth Rollins is inadvertently hit by a ladder. Money in the Bank matches are often filled with carnage, and last night was no different. Several superstars were hit with ladders, and none of the steel objects wanted to break when they were supposed to. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match was a solid affair that included some show-stealing moments, but Seth Rollins was part of a moment he would rather forget. After Drew McIntyre and Sheamus were dumped off their ladder, they knocked another ladder out of the ring, inadvertently falling on top of Rollins. The star was seemingly able to catch the ladder, but it came down on him faster than one could have imagined.
Oh, let me up with a bright smile on now. Put me in the dark, so won't get lost now. To the moonlight, I